Enable.
Hello and welcome to our special series, Inspirational Brands Make in India. On this show, we put the spotlight on those companies that are contributing significantly towards making India a global manufacturing hub. On the show today, we are in Bengaluru exploring the inspiring success story of a company that has been in business for over 55 years today. This company was India's first to receive the ISO certification in the mattress category. Duroflex has today become one of the market leaders in the mattress as well as sleep accessories categories. Let's find out more. Sleep is essential for our mental, emotional and physical health. A Bengaluru-based leading mattress brand, Duroflex, is trying to put Indians to bed with good quality of sleep. Duroflex was established by PC Matthew in Kerala in 1963. It first started manufacturing coir mattresses and by the 1980s had forayed into a number of different mattress categories. Today, Duroflex is redefining comfort and class with its advanced technology in the mattress and sleep accessories categories. A brand known for quality, innovation and comfort, Duroflex produces 4 ranges of mattresses and pillows developed and designed to meet the changing needs of customers under the categories Energize, Duropedic, Natural Living and Essential. For the lawyer turned managing director of Duroflex, Matthew Chandy, joining the family business was not a tradition that he needed to follow, but a passion that he wished to pursue. A young leader with unflinching commitment and determination, Matthew has played a key role in accelerating the company's growth and success. He introduced new business strategies that have strengthened Duroflex's position in both domestic and international markets. And now to tell us more about the exciting success story of Duroflex, we are joined by third generation entrepreneur and managing director of the company, Matthew Chandy, or Mickey as he's popularly known. Mickey, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us on CNBC TV 18.
Thanks, Mridhu.
First up, you are a qualified lawyer. You practiced law for about a decade or more. And what brought you back into the family business?
So I worked abroad for 10 years as a lawyer. I think I learned a lot. But after a while, I stopped enjoying it. I think law is more about risk and worrying about risk, and business is more about, I think, converting risk into opportunity. So really wanted to get back into business, come back to India, and be part of this story that India is unfolding right now. So
Duroflex as a company has been in the business for over 55 years and of course all of India and the world has transformed in these last 5 decades. So take us through the kind of transformation that the company has gone through and the product range has gone through.
The business has changed a lot. We used to be largely making coir mattresses. Now we make much more modern mattresses made from foam, made from springs, made from memory foam. So the business has changed a lot. Our product mix has changed a lot. We even make mattresses in a box right now, which are shipped straight from our factory to Kashmir, to Kanyakumari, to Assam, to all parts of India.
Right.
The business is much more digital. We're starting to see a lot of e-commerce starting to affect our industry as well. So we see ourselves moving away from sort of quiet, sleepy Kerala, backwaters of Kerala, to running right across India.
Right. And today, what is your geographical footprint like in India? And also Duroflex is supposed to be one of the leading exporters as far as mattress and sleep accessories are concerned. So tell us a little bit about that.
So we're very strong in the south. So the 5 southern states of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Telangana, Karnataka, very strong over here. We're now expanding into the west, expanding into the east. And about 20 years ago, we started exports. We are the largest exporters from India. Very proud that our products go to Japan, Italy, Germany, and our largest market is the US. So very we export 100% organic natural latex product. It sells the most interestingly in Hollywood. So it's an expensive, very beautiful mattress.
So you've had to innovate a lot as far as product range is concerned, because today's consumer has also evolved.
Yep.
The tastes and preferences have evolved. The way they function has totally evolved. And India, of course, is a very millennial market at this point in time, with most of the country being under 35 years of age. So how is your in-house innovation catering to this market in particular? I believe you have a particular product, of course, Sleepyhead, that we were talking about earlier. Tell us a little more about that.
Sleepyhead was a really exciting thing we did. We launched it last year. We spun off a business from Duroflex. So it was a bunch of millennials building a product for millennials. It's a real startup within a 55-year-old company. So completely different culture, very flexible, very agile. In fact, the product is compressed, roll-packed in a box, and like I said, shipped from the factory directly to a consumer. So it gave us a chance to be much closer to consumers, to engage with consumers, to really understand what they liked. It's a very young, quirky, fun brand called...
And also priced accordingly.
Yeah, priced possibly 25-30% cheaper than anything that's available offline. So it's a very high quality product,
right,
but compressed and shipped in a box. Very popular. It's the second largest seller on Amazon.
Right.
So doing really well and really in tune with young new age millennials in India.
And yours is also a company that has transformed itself or is on the digital transformation journey. Yeah. Where exactly are you on that journey, and what sort of goals and objectives are you setting for the future?
So actually one of the first things I noticed when I joined Duroflex was that we were not digitally savvy. We used a very old, outdated ERP. So we've changed two ERPs since then. We're now on possibly the world's best ERP, which is SAP. We successfully implemented it last year.
Mm-hmm.
In the last quarter, we've moved on to a Salesforce automation platform, dealer management platform, and we now run a lot of our promotions on an IT platform as well. So we've started our digital transformation journey. I think we've just started, to be honest. I think there's far more we can do to engage and be much closer to our consumers. So,
talking of advancements on various fronts, technology and ergonomics have also really evolved over the last couple of years. As far as the design element of mattresses is concerned, what has the evolution story been like at Duroflex, and how do you build a whole culture of innovation within the organization?
Yeah, good question actually. I think this is a product which has not been high engagement with the customers. I think historically, possibly because we didn't innovate enough and often enough. So really on the last 3 years we have launched so many new products with new features, most importantly with new benefits for the customer. So 2 years back we launched our Energize range. It's a range which is targeted at people who lead a very active lifestyle. Either they play a lot of sports, or they work very hard, or they travel very hard, and they need a mattress to help them recover. So we use a lot of proprietary foams in our mattresses. We do a layering, and I think we're the first company to really do product engineered mattresses now. We've got a strong partnership with Folly Designs, who helps us to re-engineer our mattresses to really suit different types of customers. Last year we launched our Duropedic range. So it's a range of mattresses targeted specifically at people who need back support. Mm-hmm. With our current lifestyles, there's a lot of us, including myself, who need special mattresses with special back support.
Right.
And then last year we launched also a product from Outlast. So Outlast is the company that does R&D for NASA, okay, so the American Space Program. Outlast helps keep your mattresses 3 or 4 degrees cooler than ambient temperature, so it's really ideal for Indian conditions. So we take innovation seriously. We think if we don't innovate, then the customers don't get the best product, and customers today demand the best product always.
Moving on to your manufacturing capabilities, and you have about 4 manufacturing facilities at this point in time, looking to open up a new one. What sort of production capacity are you at right now, and what are you aiming?
So we currently make about 2,000 mattresses a day. It's significantly up. It's about 100% up on 2 years back. We have 3 factories in the south. We now have one in Hyderabad and next year we should be opening one in Maharashtra as well.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask you to hold that thought, and we are going to head into a short break right now. But stay with us as we continue the conversation and continue to find out what makes Duroflex one of India's leading brands. You are watching our special series, Inspirational Brands Make in India. Duroflex has 5 manufacturing units located across India, with 2 of them being dedicated to production and fabrication in Hosur, Tamil Nadu. Spread across 12 acres, this production unit of Duroflex was started in 2004 and is one of the largest manufacturing units in South India with over 400 employees. The fabrication unit was established in 1989 and is spread over 7 acres of land, employing around 230 people. These state-of-the-art facilities are equipped with the latest technology and manufacturing processes, producing the highest quality mattresses and sleep accessories, keeping the ever-evolving consumer needs at the center. The units follow stringent quality norms and ensure thorough inspection in the end-to-end product development process. Welcome back. You are watching our special series, Inspirational Brands Make in India. Today we are in Bengaluru and I'm in conversation with the Managing Director of Duroflex, Matthew Chandy. Matthew, we've talked a little bit about the evolving tastes of the consumer. Let's talk a little bit about the evolving business environment in the country today. So this government or the last government has really talked about Make in India in a big way. We are talking about making India a global manufacturing hub. As a manufacturer in India for the last 55 years, how would you rate the manufacturing environment? What would you want for the next government to come in and really transform as far as manufacturing is concerned?
So I think manufacturing in India is getting much better. We're getting a lot of interest from American companies. I guess it's a fallout of the China-US trade wars. But India is becoming a more attractive manufacturing hub. We still have a long way to go. We need to improve our labor productivity. It is a challenge. Minimum wages are going up significantly. But I think some of those challenges force us to get better, which we are doing. In the south, we traditionally got a lot of skilled labor from northern states like Bihar and Assam and Orissa. Yeah. It's actually difficult to get them nowadays, but I think that's also because those states are now developing. There are new industries coming up in those states. So I think it's also a good sign. It's a good sign that more states are developing. It's not just the south and the few manufacturing hubs that are still manufacturing hubs.
Right.
But I see the market improvement as the biggest opportunity for us to improve our manufacturing and make in India.
Competition is also pretty stiff as far as the mattress segment or the sleep accessories segment is concerned in India. Where would you say you are in terms of rankings in the market leadership board, and what are you doing to get to number 1?
We're number 3. That said, the industry is still relatively small relative to the size of India and the number of people we have to put to sleep. So I think the competition is not as important as just trying to get more people taking sleep seriously, buying good mattresses from organized retail channels, and improving the customer experience.
So what would you say is your biggest differentiating factor?
I think we're a young team with young ideas. We take to digital ideas and the new India much faster than most other people in our industry.
Right.
So really what the products we're building, the services we're providing, the customer experience that we are trying to provide is much more in tune with New India as opposed to what we did or what our industry did for customers in the past.
And how important is research and development in your whole scheme of things? What sort of investments do you make into R&D?
Actually, interesting question. So when we started our R&D journey and started our product development journey, we found that some of the best research was available by entering into new partnerships. So, for example, we have a partnership with Outlast. Outlast is part of NASA's space program. They develop the best memory foam cooling materials. So we have an exclusive tie-up with Outlast to use their products within our mattresses. Similarly, we work with Folly Designs, so they are possibly amongst the best product designers in India. All of our new ranges, Energize, Duroflex, Natural Living, were developed by Folly.
Right.
So really we're trying to bring out better and better mattresses for customers. There is something else in the pipeline. I don't want to talk about it right now because it's still new and not yet launched.
Okay.
But we really are trying to really improve the sleep experience, provide much better sleep experience for high performance athletes, high performance professionals, to help them to get more productive.
Right. Okay. And on the distribution front, are you also exploring e-commerce in a big way? What is the roadmap that you're setting for e-commerce? And are mattresses today still a touch and feel object for the Indian consumer, or you think you're going to see a boom in sales if you were to go on to e-commerce in a big way?
So we are on e-commerce already. We were first a little nervous about getting on e-commerce. We wanted to avoid conflicts with our channel. So the first thing we did was launch Sleepyhead. Sleepyhead has done exceptionally well in its first year. We think it will continue to do well, probably double and triple its revenues very soon. So e-commerce is an important channel for us. It's a channel of New India for sure.
Right.
It's a channel for millennials for sure. So we think Sleepyhead will do well. While the mattress is a touch and feel product, we also do a lot of innovation in the service model to ensure that people can take that risk.
Right.
So for example, Sleepyhead has a 100-day trial. If you're not happy, you can return your mattress.
How many have returned it?
Very few, thank God. We didn't do too much analysis before launching it, but we just went ahead and took the risk and did it. And it's a very good product, so very few come back. So that's one way to get around the touch and feel problem.
Right.
But I think as we go forward, we will have to find new ways to get around the touch and feel problem. I think e-commerce is an important channel. It will become more important as the years go by, even for a product which is essentially very touchy, very feely, and all about comfort.
What is your advertising and marketing strategy like? And as a third generation entrepreneur, have you changed that as opposed to what previous generations were doing?
Yeah, good question. So I think mattresses, to be honest, have been a little bit of a boring category in the past, always under the covers. Customers didn't engage too much with our brands or our products. So we thought we'd raise the tempo a few years back. 3 years back, we entered into a partnership with RCB. It did really well. Sales went through the roof. We became the fastest growing mattress brand in India.
Right.
So last year we tied up with CSK. So we now sponsor 2 of the most exciting cricket teams in the IPL.
Right.
It helped us to connect with customers who are so sports crazy and so cricket crazy in India.
Yeah.
It really helped. It also helped us draw a link between sports performance and sleep. It's a really underutilized facet of good health and fitness, which is good sleep. So it did wonders for us. I think it did good for the industry as well overall. I think we will continue to explore such partnerships where we think we can gain visibility for the brand and we can gain real affinity with our customers and attract different types of customers to our industry.
And let's talk a little bit about numbers. What are the sort of growth targets that you are setting for this year? Where are you right now? What's the turnover like?
So we've done well. The last 3 years we've grown at 30% CAGR. I'm sure it's the best in the industry so far. We hope to maintain that track record. I think we'll try to do more, but we should at least maintain that sort of track record. We see huge potential. We've got a large footprint to grow into. Large parts of India still sleep on the floor or on cotton mattresses, so I'm sure they'll buy into Duroflex soon. We should grow at least 30% year on year for the next 5 years. This year we'll cross 500 crore.
Okay, good luck to you for that. What's your long-term vision for Duroflex? Where do you want to see it?
We'd like to be the most innovative and desired sleep brand in India. And we'd like to continue taking our brand and products abroad to the most developed markets.
All right. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Mickey.
Thanks, Midhu.
And good luck for the future. With that, it's a wrap of this episode of Inspirational Brands Make in India. We'll be back next time with yet another inspiring tale of business success from corporate India. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.